Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So for this week's video, I wanted to talk about lean bulking. Since this is something that I have been doing for quite a few months now, it's been about a year of me focusing on just eating more, growing my muscles, growing my booty, and how I'm doing that in a controlled manner so that I'm not gaining a ton of fat along with it. If you truly don't care about the amount of fat that you gain while you are trying to bulk up, then, go ahead, stuff your face with all of your favorite foods 24/7, and yeah, you're gonna put on weight, obviously. But is all of that weight going to be muscle, or will it mostly be fat? So that's the difference between a lean bulk versus a dirty bulk. So here are some of my top tips for lean bulking properly. Number one is going to be to track your food. Now, this doesn't have to be excessive where you are tracking every single little thing every day. But if you want to enter into a lean bulk the right way, you need to know what you're starting at. So just take a normal day of you eating and track the foods that you ate that day. Track every single thing that you put into your mouth for one day. You can do that. That's not that much work. Once you see where you're at already, I would recommend to do that for 1 to 3 days. 3 days or more would be ideal, just so you can kind of get an average of how much you eat normally. And then from there, we can talk about my second point. So my second point is going to be the macro breakdown of what you should be eating in a lean bulk. So first off, protein. Protein should be kept moderate. You don't need to eat so much protein and that's like the only thing that you're increasing, because your body can't actually utilize that much protein in general. Like, it won't be broken down, it won't be used. There'd be no point to just overstuffing yourself with protein. But you do want a moderate amount of protein so that your muscles do have something to be built off of. To look at how much protein you should be eating, look at your body weight. For example, I weigh 118 pounds and I aim for 135 grams of protein each day. So for you, I would just recommend to take your body weight and then multiply that by like 1.2, 1.8 even, but just see where you might be at. It should be a little bit above your body weight. Once you've established your protein goal, the thing that you're going to be changing each week will be increasing your carbohydrates. So carbs are your body's main source of energy. So in a good lean bulk, you are increasing your carbs so that, number one, you have more energy to lift more, and that is where that muscle growth is going to come from. Also, it's going to increase your calories overall, right? Those are the first two aspects of a lean bulk, is just number one, finding out where you're currently at, and number two, figuring out your macros moving forward. Number three is going to be talking about your workouts. So when you are trying to put on muscle, the worst thing that you can do is choosing a different workout every time that you go to the gym. You need to pick the same workouts and do them consistently for at least 4 weeks. Number 4 is going to be lifting heavier each time. This is called progressive overload. So you're doing the same exact workout every single week. So on Wednesdays, let's say you do legs. You're squatting the same amount of reps, the same amount of sets every single Wednesday. Every Wednesday then, you should be increasing the weight. You should be getting stronger. You should be pushing yourself more every time you go to do that workout. That's the point of progressive overload, and that's where your muscles are going to grow the most, because you're going to constantly keep challenging them, but with the same workouts. I usually range between 4 to 6 weeks for how long I'll do workouts. You kind of get antsy though too, so you'll kind of know when it's time to switch it up. And number 5, the last tip that I have during a lean bulk is just to get enough sleep, actually. Sleep is going to be your number one friend, because it's when your muscles are going to have time to recover, they're going to have time to build, and you're going to feel a lot more strong and rejuvenated after a good night's rest versus running on low sleep. And a lot of people like to not focus on aspects of bulking or lifting or anything like that when it comes to sleep and hydration and stress levels. But those things are just as important as your nutrition and workouts, because if those things are off, then your body's going to be off. So those are my top 5 tips for a proper lean bulk and focusing on growing your booty, trying to keep the waist slim still. I hope these helped you, and give this video a big like, subscribe to my channel, follow my Instagram account _FaithsFitness, and I'll catch you in the next one.